These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
We know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish count.
Smart stuff there.
The drive impact nets them a sweet punish count. Finds a good opening.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Takes a trip. Takes the jump in. Throws to get around their defense.
That was
KO.
all right. Gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wow, what a decision! So smart.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Good distance for a shot. Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there. They can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more grounded approach.
The impact doesn't do anything.
That was ridiculous defense.
Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They were baiting that the whole time?
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Puts the brakes on the impact.
That was ridiculous defense.
A real test of nerves here. Not in raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait a minute.
Barely blocks the jump in. Going in. Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
We currently have a player on a win.
Got a mirror matchup? And this isn't just about the W. You gotta win it for pride. Do it for yourself.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Smart stuff there.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Throws them. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
So who's going to make a move?
Huh, both seem a bit tentative.
Checks them with the projectile.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Okay, creating some space here. Takes the jump in. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player one, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with full drive gauge too. Come on, it's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Check some with the projectile. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Amazing awareness there.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Big throw.
Wow, what a decision.
they're going for the super arm.
Whoa, whoa!
Gets a little space with the throw. Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Throws a fireball. Both of our combatants are cooking up something.
Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
Gets carried to the corner and whiffs. They're wide open.
Oh no! Big whiff!
Each hit is so important.
Oh man!
The throw connects.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
What are they going to do? Test the waters with a fireball. Jumps. They switch sides. You're willing to risk it for the overdrive. This is a critical moment.
Oh,
Either player down and out.
holy moly! That was an amazing round.
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played.
We currently have a player.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, you could feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Checks with the projectile. Denied up top. Blocks the jump in.
All right, what's the plan?
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Super armor does its job. Grabs him. Very solid corner switch. Jumps in.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
I love when two fighters just go all in on each other.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Personally, I can't wait to see what these two have in store next. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Jumps! Impossible to control you.
Oh, there we go. Big hit there.
Bring in the heat!
Closing it out with the super hard finish. Nice and cool. KO!
Nicely played around there.
See what eating your spinach does for you, kids? What a win!
Someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
They don't score the punish counter, but they still do damage. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hold your breath. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Life lead opens up. Got their eye on the air.
That was crazy.
Hits.
Nice way to close out that round.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level.
That was crazy.
goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no! Not like this! Not like this!
Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill? Is this gonna kill? Nicely played round there.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? And they stay on top of them. Player 1 spent the meter to take the round, but will start the next round from a disadvantage.
Right, fair enough.
Clutch, anti-air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Rex! Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Knocked him out of the air.
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
Are they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Who makes the first move at this range? Keeps him out. Close range projectile. Throws him.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Or nothing!
Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference!
Get your vocal cords ready for tasty sing-along. Denru, Zappa! Player 1 can't use any drive moves. There's a burnout. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win this.
We're so close to the end of the round, no one could have called that.
Did they really just steal that round? What?
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
That was crazy! Can we get a replay? I need to see that again.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game.
We currently have a player on a winning.
Oh yeah, you know I'm ready. Oh yeah, you know I'm ready.
Let's go. I'm sure you're expecting a Chen reaction.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Long low attack hits.
That was crazy.
The low heavy hits. Takes up some damage with a long reaching attack. Throws them to negate the block.
Ooh.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
The jump-in is denied. They've piled up the knowledge. Now brushes that off and keeps going.
That was crazy.
Fantastic awareness. Digs in deep to get that drive in.
Amazing awareness there.
Up and over!
Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Creates an opening with a low heavy.
Amazing awareness there.
Throws them.
What? How do you even think of doing
Flatlines them.
that? That was such a stressful round.
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Decides to meet them in the air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Grabs them. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now.
Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers.
KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The jump-in is denied. Flashes him. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Hits him with a stop and pop.
Amazing awareness there.
Bring in the heat!
Scared money don't make no money. Stands it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Yo, put that away. KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
We currently have a player on a...
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch down. Neither of them willing to back off here.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Had the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
KO.
Ooh, great round, nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that one. Oh, next round starting. Jump. Gets him with the anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Big throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and just brushes that off and keeps going.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Full effort ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Bet that hurt.
Good fight. Oh, there we go. Big hit there.
In there.
Nicely played round there.
Man, I can watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter.
All right, what's the plan? Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Good anti-air.
Oh, nice.
Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the knockdown, and now,
Ooh, nicely done.
There's the drive impact that joins KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Oh, this match is getting so intense, it's hard to even breathe.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Oh man, what's gonna happen next? Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual.
Oh, that was a good one.
Can't tech the throw? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Uses their drive gauge! In there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
This fight is over! Yo, give me your thoughts.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
All right, let's go.
Saw that low heavy coming. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
I'm trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Hits them with a stopping block.
That was crazy.
There's a change of side. So little life left.
He's so close to taking this. Just needs one more opening. KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Gets out of there with the backdash. Throws him. What's next?
That was crazy.
Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Throw leaves them wide open. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
Man, neither player wants to make the move. Okay.
Breaks those shins.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
That's right. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this fight.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
Yo, we got a real match now? Let's go.
The low kick hit.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 needs to use their drive move.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
What a finish!
Takes the round. Wow.
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Definitely shuts out the jumping. No heavy.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Do they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. The low doesn't connect. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Side switch with the back throw. Looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Anyone can win this now with a solid combo.
Denies the jump in.
Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute.
In there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
The swagger step sends them flying. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Grabs them.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
Right. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Smart play with the throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? There's the wall, the low.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Blocks the low kick. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Okay, here we go. Finds the target. Passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
Flatline zone.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Yeah! You can't beat me! Final round! Fight!
Who will come out on top? The low kick hits.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Overhead. Player one with a slight lead. The low kick hits.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Low heavy.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Okay, here we go.
Player one has the super gauge. The low block.
Impact squash. That was ridiculous defense.
The low kick hits.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Oh, Nick knocked them out of the air.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Ooh, crushes the shins.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
They gotta dig down deep here. Oh, they are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
That was so back and forth. Wow, you can't ask for better Street Fighter.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on.